right, good morning, everybody. It is Monday. It's going to be a short week. We've got Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday. Won't be doing a show on Thursday. I think we're going to be open on Friday morning, so I'm planning on. I think most of what I trade is going to be trading Friday morning. So I will be trading on Friday in the morning, but we will be shut down on Thursday. So anyway, so we made some changes. What we're going to be following this week, we're going to be watching now the S&P, the E-mini ES, the E-mini S&P. Going to continue to watch RTY, which is going to be the mini Russell. Continue to watch gold. I want to talk about gold here in a second. Crude oil, instead of heating oil, so we'll watch crude this week. We're going to be also watching Bitcoin. Been getting a lot of requests on Bitcoin, so we'll watch Bitcoin. And then on the currencies, we changed it. We're going to be watching the Aussie US this week instead of the Euro. So we'll go ahead and track these. Right now, the only thing I have is possible buy coming up on gold. But it's going to have to get up here to around the 1747 in order for me to be a buyer. If you recall, on Friday, I was looking for a longer or a larger move down to 1744, and I just want to show that it did finally hit it. It looks like it hit it. It hit it this morning, early this morning at 140, so it finally did hit that lower target. So right now I'm looking for it to come up. Maybe we'll get a bounce higher. If we do get up there to around that 1747, that's going to be where I'm going to be a buyer on gold. Go ahead and remove that. Don't see anything yet on crude. I'm watching crude. Nothing on Bitcoin yet. Possible short coming up on Bitcoin. Nothing on the Aussie US, though I do like the action. A lot of good action this morning. I like what I'm seeing here, so looking forward to the action. Typically this week is a usually pretty good week. Either today or tomorrow. Probably more either tomorrow. Doubt if it's going to happen on Wednesday, but we usually have a really big day in the market. And so definitely want to make sure we're trading these next several days and catch some of that really high volatility. So anyway, okay, so we know that it's Thanksgiving week. We know it's Black Friday. So like everybody else, I'm going to have a sell, and this is going to be a good one, folks. I promise you, this is going to be a good one. So if you've been following us for a while, you've been thinking about getting in, this is the time to do it because we got a couple things going on. I'm knocking the price down on all my packages: the silver, the gold, and the platinum. And anywhere between 25 to 40% off all these packages. Also, what I'm also throwing in is on the silver package, I'm throwing in 3 months of the live chat room. For gold, I'm giving you 6 months, and platinum, I'm giving you 12 months. So typically I charge $50 a month to stay in the live chat room, which is very, very reasonable because the chat room is open every morning and also evening. So chat room is open, I think it's 8 or 9 hours every single day. So a lot of opportunities to trade and practice. I trade as well during these hours. So $50 a month is very reasonable. So not only are you getting that, that's $150 off of the price of silver, of the silver package. Silver package is also discounted, so it's a really good deal. So if you're thinking about getting in, this is a really good time to do it on all these packages. 6 months I'm giving you on gold, so that's $300, and then I'm giving you a full year in the live chat room for the platinum, so that's a $600 off. And also there's that discount off the package as well. So if you're thinking about getting in, this is time to do it. The reason I'm throwing in all this the live chat rooms because I think it's real important that you have time to really get a feel for these patterns that I use. My strategy is different. Once again, this is not something that I've only released this 2 years ago. Something I've been using for the last 35 years. It is not a rehash of everybody else's. I'm not looking at indicators, so we don't have any indicators here. I have my own what I call behavioral patterns. I'm not looking at support and resistance. So this is a whole new way of trading that once you use this method, I promise you, as as most everybody that's been buying this package and been using this approach to trading, they say they will never go back to indicators again, because once you see the beauty of behavioral patterns, why would you want to? They're universal. They've held up over the last 35 years, and so why would you want to go something that's unreliable like an indicator? So I think that right now this is a great value. So this is the time to get in. The month of December has always been really good for us. And so with these big discounts, there's no reason why you would want to wait any longer, because you're going to get a really good value. And also, we throw in our overnight trades. So along with that, you're going to be getting the overnight trades. So those are trades that we put on the night before, and they just follow the following day. If you go to our website, you'll be able to look at that track record. Also, if you do go to the website right now, I don't think she has the banner up. So if you're on our mailing list, don't worry about it. We'll send you the link via email. If you're not on our email list, then what you want to do is you want to go over to our website, innovativetradingstrategies.com, do a /black-Friday. So that would be innovativetradingstrategies.com / that's a / black dash, it's regular dash, Friday, and you'll be able to get to this page and you get more information on what's included in the packages as well as those discounts. All right, so let's get back and let's see if we have any setups yet. Still waiting on gold. Like to see gold come up. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to mark this up here on gold. And 1747, let's see. Let's make it, 1747. Just going to go ahead and put a little alert up there, because that's where I would want to be a buyer on gold. Nothing on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to have to pull back a little bit further in order for me to get a short. Don't see anything yet on crude. On the E-mini S&P, I'd like to see that come up to, let's take a look here. I'd like to see that come up to at least 39.72. 39.72. Get up to that area. I want to be a buyer on the ES. All right. So right now, nothing. We're just going to hang tight here and wait and see if we can get some triggers here. Watching crude, possible short coming up on crude. But it's going to need to get down here to around the 79, 79.15, somewhere in that area. All right, we're keeping an eye on crude oil here. Crude oil, want to get it down to 79.15. Trigger short. All right, so crude just hit a short 79.15 on crude. All right, so now target on crude. We're going to look for a target down here to 78.65, 7865 is going to be my profit target. We'll hold unless we come up to 80.15. All right, so we have a short going on crude oil right now. Possible short coming up on RTY. Watching RTY. RTY is going to be your mini Russell. Mini Russell. Let's go ahead and let's mark that. I'd like to see that come down to 1844. Trigger short, 1844. All right, so we're working on a short crude right now. I'm looking to hit target 70.65. Watching RTY, possible short coming up on RTY. Looking for gold to come up a little bit higher for a buy at 1747. All right, gold just hit a buy, so got a buy going on gold. All right, target on gold is going to bring us up to 1750. 1750. That is going to be my profit target. That's why I want to exit the trade.
Profit target hit.
Or hold that unless we need to reverse down here at, let's see here. Let's try that again. 1750 is going to be the profit target on gold. We'll hold, won't reverse until it comes down to 1741. All right, crude oil did hit its profit target, so out of crude. All right, so we've got a long gold going on right now. Looking for a short on the mini Russell. Looking for a possible buy at 39.72 on the small E-mini. Yes. All right, just hanging on the gold right now. Hanging on the gold. About another 10 minutes here before the opening bell. Expecting a pretty quiet opening. Looking at our stock scan over the weekend, we got a pretty strong bias to the upside today. So what we do is we look at 12,000 different stocks. We look for our patterns. And we look at the stocks that have a pattern set up, and we look at the majority of them. The majority of them right now are pointing to an update. So that usually means the overall market tends to close higher. So our expectation is that the Dow and the other indices are going to close higher for the day based on its opening. We do have a overnight trade that we put on last night, and that is going to be on the mini Dow, and that is also a buy, and we'll carry that throughout the day. We put that on last night. So we'll see. We got several indications that it's going to be an update today, so we'll see if that's the case. All right, so just holding on the gold. Nothing triggered on the E-mini yet. Nothing triggered on the mini Russell. Crude's already hit its target. Looks like crude wants to come down even further. Okay, so the next level down on crude looks like we can go down to 77.65. 77.65. We'll watch that. $77.65. So these levels that I'm using something called Einstein. Einstein provides me with an entry price, a profit target, and or reversal. It's a combination of a mathematical formula in combination with our behavioral patterns. And I can project out as far as I'd like in terms of price movement. So if I'm trading a stock, I can look at a dollar move. I can look at a $50. I'm sorry, I can look at a 50-cent move. I can look at a $5 move. Depends what numbers I throw into the equation here. So right now, crude oil is just hit that target of 77.65. So Einstein is a very, very powerful technique. It's one of the strongest I have besides crystal ball. And we do teach those in our packages, depending on which package you like. The packages are set up to take you from really the core of everything that I do, which are the behavioral patterns. And depending on how far you want to take your trading career, every one of them advances you to the get to the point where if you want to become a full-time trader, then we'll show you how to trade not only short-term, but how to trade if you like to trade a little bit longer term, trade overnight, so forth. We can show you how to do that. I am very much of a short-term trader. Most of your professional traders that do this for a living are short-term traders. Of course, if you're running a fund, then funds do not short-term, they're usually longer-term. But if you're a trader that wants to do this for the living, it's really important to learn how to become a short-term trader, day trader, or swing trader. Never hold trades longer than a day or so. Preferably never overnight because of that risk that you have. So most of the people that I know that are professionals and do this for a living, and have been doing it for years, are always very short-term, or what they call a day trader. And the other benefit to being a short-term trader is you have multiple opportunities, where if you're a longer-term trader, let's say you're a day trader, you've got one shot at it and you have to hold it for several days, where if you're a day trader, you got 30, 40, 50 opportunities a day. So why is that important? Because you really want to come into it having some sort of daily objective in terms of what you're looking to make. And by being a day trader, that gives you a lot of opportunities to hit that target, whatever that target may be. And that's all going to be dependent on the individual, your skill, the size of your account. All those things play into it. But the most important is experience. Getting that experience, coming to the market every day, just like you would any other job. If you want to be good at it, you have to put in the time. I'll give you the best tools available. But you still have to learn to use those tools just like anybody else would have to do. So no tool is going to make you a successful trader. That's just after being in this business for 40 years. There is no robot that's going to do it. There is no one tool that's going to do it. What you want to do, obviously, is you want to use good tools, right? So these tools have stood the test of time. I know what the probabilities are. Definitely the odds are in my favor. They've held up for 35 years. And that's across the board in all markets. And so they're based on really sound principles that we find in the market, all markets. So starting with a good tool is always the most important thing. The rest is going to be up to you as a trader. And I think the biggest obstacle most traders make is they can't control their emotions. So they're always looking for that perfect system. They don't like losses. So as soon as they have a couple losing trades, they throw in the towel and they give up. But folks, that's just part of the game. It's just like any other business. Losses, look at a loss as an expense. Just like any other business, you start your business, you open your doors for the first time, you're gonna have expenses. That is just a given part of being self-employed. You're gonna have expenses. All right, still hanging tight on gold, seeing if gold will come up to our 1750 target. All right, we're about 2.5 minutes out before the opening bell. Once again, expecting a fairly quiet opening. Wouldn't be surprised to see it open slightly higher based on what I'm seeing on the mini Dow here. Mini Dow's up 10, 11. So we'll probably get a fairly quiet opening on the Dow. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe an initial sell-off after the opening bell, but then by the end of the day, I really do expect it to go higher. That could trigger a short over here on the mini Russell. May even trigger a short on the small small S&P 500. All right, keeping an eye on this mini Russell. About a minute out before the opening bell. Once again, when you trade indices or you're trading stocks, particularly if you're a short-term trader, I do not recommend you trade more than one at a time. I certainly don't trade two indices at a time. I have my favorites. Everybody has their own favorites, but stick with one, because typically when one hits, they typically all hit. And it's really tough to trade more than one at any given period of time. I'm expecting that, I'm really expecting this RTY to hit its target here, or this entry here, right after the opening. Profit target hit. All right, so it just actually hit its entry, not profit target. Hit its entry on RTY. That's going to bring that mini Russell. Profit target is approaching fast. Target's going to be 1839. $18.39 profit target will hold unless we come up to 18.54. All right, Dow is up 116, 116. Okay, got a buy on the Aussie US at 66.17, 66.17. On the Aussie US, 66.17. There's your 66.17 buy on the Aussie US. All right, RTY, mini Russell slowly approaching target of 1839. Still holding long gold. Still long at 17 on the Aussie US. 66.17. Needed to close above 17. Be getting out of this Aussie US in about 30 seconds. All right, out of the Aussie US, I was lost on the Aussie US. All right, Dow is now up 56. Let's see if that's going to help as it pulls back here. Maybe get this R2Y or mini Russell to hit its target of 1839. Still holding on to the gold, waiting on the E-mini S&P. Out of the Aussie US. All right, so on this ES, on the small ES, let's see here. If we can come down on this E-mini down to that 39.47, it's going to set us up for what we call an HF1 short. HF1 is one of our patterns, one of our stronger ones. I really like trading those HF1s. So I'm going to watch that 39.47 level for possible short. Still not seeing anything on Bitcoin. We're already out of crude. Slowly approaching target here on the mini Russell RTY. Dow down 17. Dow's down 17. All right, Dow's back up again, up 8, just bouncing all over the place. Once again, I really think we're going to end up higher for the day. Possible short coming up over here on the Aussie. We're going to keep an eye on that Aussie. Possible short coming up here in about a minute and a half.
Profit target hit.
All right, so the mini Russell R2Y did hit its target. Won't get that short on this Aussie unless we get a red carrot pointing down. So I don't think we're going to get that short on that Aussie. Nothing on crude, nothing on Bitcoin. Would like to see a short come in on this E-mini S&P because we have if we come down to 39.47, it's going to set us up for an HF1 short. And that's a really strong pattern. The only thing is that it's going to pull this gold down too. So if we start coming down on this E-mini, you're going to see this gold get pulled down too. But right now we're still long on the gold. This is actually a good place to either put a new trade on, new position, and or add for that long gold. Target on gold still 1750. All right, we could get triggered on a buy at 39.72 on the ES. Let's going to keep an eye on that. So I either want to buy at 39.72 or sell at 39.47. That would put us at an HF2 buy if we hit 39.72 and an HF1 short at 39.47. So either 39.72 or 39.47. Still on gold. That was a good little add-on there on the gold. Once again, target is still 1750. All right, still waiting. Possible buy coming up on the E-mini S&P 39.72. That's going to be an HF2 buy. Right now we got the Dow up 34. All right, still on gold. Close to getting going long on the E-mini S&P. Watching also mini Russell. Possible buy coming up on mini Russell. Once again, this is a good entry point on that gold. 1743, 1741 would be the exit or the stop. Target, profit target, 1750. Dow up 37. All right, so we still have about 3 minutes to go here before the top of the hour. We're in the live broadcast here, and then we'll move over to our live trading room and continue on with our subscribers. Right now, the only thing we have going on in play is this gold, long the gold. Waiting to see if this small ES S&P is going to come up here to the 39.72. That'd give me an HF2 buy. Nothing on crude, nothing on Bitcoin at all this morning. Nothing yet on Aussie again, nothing on Aussie. Dow up 17, just real quiet this morning. All right, we are slowly approaching the top of the hour here, about 30 seconds out. Looks like the only thing we're going to have in play here at the top of the hour is this long gold. Once again, good entry area right here, 43, with a tight stop of 41, target of 50. So that is going to wrap it up. Once again, for more information on my strategies, you can go to our YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, and or our website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. Don't forget, we have the Black Friday special going on right now. It's the best deal all year. Plus, you're putting in a lot of free monthly subscriptions in there as well. So you have plenty of time in the live chat room. And that's going to wrap it up. Everybody have a good trading day, and we'll see you first thing tomorrow morning.